All right. Question number 21. I wasn't going to do this one. I was going to set this one up because I'm not sure. Show that the value of the center. I'm assuming OP is 9, and I'm not really set up with that. So I wanted to kind of set you up with and just kind of know like, well, if I have 2 points, right, and I have the length, I could use the distance formula, right? If I have X and Y, okay, and then I have another point, so we could call this like X1 and Y1. Then I could call this X2 and Y2, right? And then if I had the distance or the length would be 10 units, well, I was like, I can use the distance formula, right? I can say, remember, D is equal to the square root of X2 minus X1 quantity squared plus Y2 minus Y1 quantity squared. So therefore, I have 10 equals square root, and then you could say 4 minus negative 2. Again, notice the use of my parentheses, squared, plus y2, which is going to be p, minus 1, quantity squared. Now again, so to solve this, you're just going to use your inverse operations here, right? So you're going to square both sides. So therefore, when you square both sides here, you get 100. And then 4 minus a negative 2, that's going to be a 6 squared, so that's going to be a 36, plus a p minus 1, quantity squared. Subtract a 36, subtract 36, that's going to be a 64, equals a p minus 1, quantity squared. And, then you can go ahead and take the square root here, square root. And when you take the square root, you're going to get 8 equals p minus 1, and then add 1, and you get 9 equals p. I guess I will do the problem. And then find the equation of AB. So to find the equation, now you're basically just going to find now you can just plug in, now you already have this 1 point. You can say that p is equal to 9, so that's now equal to 9. Now we just need to basically figure out the slope, right? So you could say, all right, slope is going to be y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1, right? So we have 9 minus 1 all over 4 minus a negative 2. So 4 minus negative 2, that's going to be a 6, and that's going to be a 4/3. Okay, so now basically you can just pick one of these points. Let's just take this point and then our slope 4/3. So I can say y minus, so now we're going to use the point slope form. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y1 is going to be 1 equals a 4/3 times x minus x1, and that would be a negative 2. There you go. And hopefully you can go ahead and distribute and simplify a little bit further, but that is in your standard form, so you can typically that will be good for you guys on this.